Hey guys, forgive the quarantine haircut. There's not much I can do about it, but I wanted to show you something fun that I finally put together. This was something I wanted to do when I did the Indie Mogul podcasting video, but it never really felt like an important thing because we were trying to keep it cheap, try to keep it easy, and also it didn't really have a place. But it was something I talked to them about when we were kind of brainstorming what to do. So check this guy out. So I know it's hard to see because it's so bright, but let's take this down here. So when I was talking to Ted and like, okay, well, what can we do to like have fun teaching people filmmaking stuff? I was like, well, why don't we just like figure out some like cheap ways to make like some fun practical lights that people can use, like, you know, on a podcasting set or like any sort of thing around the house where they're filming themselves. And so he's like, well, okay, well, what do you mean? And I said, well, how about something like this? And I was like, let's get one of those hurricane glasses, you know, those big glass tubes that you put candles in, but let's wrap it in diffusion, and then we can drop a light in there. So what I ended up doing is I happen to have one of those Aputure MCs. They're RGB, very cool. They have some effects, including fire. So I don't know if you can see this one kind of flicking around in there, but by putting it in there with the diffusion cover on, we're allowing it to kind of bloom and spread, so it's not like a really tiny point source in there, but this is some really thick diffusion, so it's spreading it out pretty well. Now, ideally, if I had more than one, I could stack them on top of each other, so I could have this really filled up with light, but I mean, I'll take it how it is. I'm digging it. So at any rate, will I keep this like this and use it for something? I don't know. Might I use it for ambience and effect and mood setting when I play D&D with my son? Anyway, so that's something I finally got together with some of this quarantine time off. If you're interested in stuff like this and just want to stay busy, go ahead and drop a like, follow me, turn on notifications, or whatever the thing you're supposed to do now is. But appreciate you taking the time to watch it. I know there's plenty of other things to do with your day. That's why I've been creating a lot less than I should. I've been consuming like crazy. So hopefully you learned something. Hopefully this encourages me to keep doing this sort of thing. And we'll meet each other next time. All right. See you guys.